Sorry.
Are we doing it?
Are we doing it? Are we streaming?
Are we streaming? Are we live?
Is this being a VTuber?
Is this? Have we become real?
Are we real chat?
I want to be a real streamer.
I want to be a real VTuber, mama.
That's how I feel trying to set aside money for like a model, because I'm just like, I like my PNG just fine. I have no problem with PNG tubers. I just have the same like, I want to be a real VTuber.
I want to be a real VTuber.
I want to wiggle more. That's part of why I float, because I can't handle out of the corner of my eye if I'm not moving more. It's weird.
That is such a... That is actually why I have the model that I have, where it's just the shadow. So I wanted to skip the PNG stage.
Yeah.
Like a happy medium.
Well, happy medium. Yes, exactly. It's so good. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
welcome
Chad.
in. I got the seamstress here. I got Faye, the MotleyFae.
Hello. I'm very happy to be here.
We're gonna talk fashion.
We're gonna talk fashion. We're gonna talk about those goddamn boots.
We're gonna It was funny because I was like, do I really have that many representations of the boots? And I do. I do. I do. And I have a particular one I'm saving for last because they're the boots, but special.
Oh boy, special edition.
Special edition boots. Hello, everybody. Hello, Liz. Hello, Ghost. Hello. Who's that? Aisha. Abaddon. Crabbers. My thing won't scroll up. Hello, everybody. Lemon. Howdy, howdy. Welcome in, everybody. I just realized I didn't turn.
Boy, baby.
I should turn that dock on. That's a good dock to have. Yes, there we go. Cause Tasty Lemon Cake gave me a glitch, and I got glitch out for a little bit.
Yeah, you got a little bit. Sometimes you just gotta glitch
out. The boots with the fur.
No, oh, if only, Miss Liz. If only it was the apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. And the whole club.
Shockingly? Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, I have to look this up now. Does Sherry have fuzzy boots in Resident Evil 6?
Does she?
Does she have fuzzy boots? Because there is a part where I think they go to an icy place. Does she have fuzzy boots, or are they regularly?
There are horror boots with the fur.
Because she has a fuzzy jacket.
Yeah.
There it is. There's the fuzzy jacket. No, it's just they're just brown boots.
Ooh.
But you know what? Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
I'll let again, everybody see this?
Yes.
So like, she got the leggings with the high, like knee-high socks.
Oh, she got the Han Solo going on.
I'm shocked her boots don't have fur, but they do not, in fact, have fur. They have heels, though.
It would make it so much better. You just put a little fur trim around the top, and you're good to go.
Hey, Stiggs! Oh. How's it going? I forgot to pin that manually until end of stream. Is that Sherry? Yeah. We were just, because somebody was like, we were talking about boots. Somebody's like, the boots with the fur, and then we had to check, does Sherry have furry boots?
And Sherry has disappointed us by not having
Sherry
boots
has
with the fur.
disappointed us.
Sherry.
I don't have a problem with the fact that Sherry's in 6. I don't have a problem, like, because time has passed. Sherry has grown up. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
I just couldn't handle the, hey, by the way, bastard son of Wesker. Oh, well, let's put them together. Mwah, mwah, now kiss. Like.
Yeah, no, that was so weird. I couldn't
handle it. I couldn't deal with it. But yeah, we're here to talk about specifically horror game protagonists, fashion, and I've made a selection of some people, some ladies to talk about. And if you're going, hey, Marley, why are they all ladies? Well, because the moment that I start pulling up images of people like Leon and Chris from Resident Evil, every outfit of gentlemen in survival horror games is uniform or cool jacket.
Uniform, cool jacket,
That's
or
That's
like
basically it.
the bare minimum of operator gear.
Yeah. It's just there's like nothing. And even so so with horror with especially with survival horror, fashion tends to be about functionality. Entirely just functionality. It's just like somebody just put an outfit together. Or they're a special ops person and so they're wearing their fucking gear. Like even if you look at say Isaac Clarke.
Yes.
You look at Isaac Clarke.
Boy, that's my man right there.
I love Isaac. His suit is not like a super soldier suit. It's I'm an engineer, and if I'm not careful, I could get sliced in half by my own tools. So therefore, I wear this big, bulky space suit.
Yeah, with the metal bracings on all the key parts of the body.
And the more you add on, the clunkier you get. Space electrician! Exactly! We love space electrician.
I love you, space electrician. Clarke.
You're the best. I love you.
I'm sorry we couldn't get you therapy.
I mean... Not to derail the fashion talk, but I did attempt playing the remake. I don't recommend it.
I saw you talking about it. I
don't recommend
So Dead Space is my baby.
I love Dead Space so much.
I love it so much. It's my baby. It's my everything. I'm actually gonna play 3 sometime next week.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have a lengthy discussion.
We're gonna have a talk about Dead Space 3.
We're gonna have a Dead Space discussion. But no, it's just so I liked like all the shiny new stuff and whatnot. But like,
you know.
But like,
it was trying to do a thing.
Yeah, it was trying to do a thing. I feel like you play it once for the novelty, and then you just go back to the original.
Yeah, like what I spent. There were so many times too that I was just like, this game is poorly balanced because they added the new shit onto it, and the whole idea of like, oh, you backtracked. Now somebody random is gonna show up and get you, and I was like,
yeah.
But the game wasn't originally balanced for that.
Which is because the thing about it is like
what
the thing about that is too is like the original Dead Space, like its like medium level was like every other game's hard.
Yes.
So
yes,
screwing around with how enemy patterns worked and how difficulty levels worked when the game was already designed from the jump, like part of the novelty, part of why it kicked off so hard was because like it was such an intense game. Yeah,
people were like, oh shit, I just fucking ate it. I just ate it. That thing just ripped my head off because I didn't know I was gonna get a QTE. Like
yeah, like you eat it on fucking medium mode, and then to go and then like screw with that even further, like it does not help. It does not help your cause.
It does not.
Like at all.
There were multiple times, more than once in the playthrough, I had to risk walking back to the store in the other room to buy ammo, to possibly set off other enemies that would then steal my ammo that I needed for the room that I had lost all my ammo in.
Yep.
Because they weren't giving it to me, and I was like, bruh, there's scraping by and feeling like, oh man, I just made it. Oh. And then there's, no, seriously, you still haven't given me any ammo, and this room is empty now.
Yeah, and because in the
what is going on?
Like in the original, I think I maybe stopped at the store maybe once every couple of chapters because if you pay attention, you can find ammo pretty decently on your own. But like in the remake, it was just kind of a mess.
It was such a mess.
I like it for what it is, but I will stand by. Play it once for the novelty if you really, really want to, and then you don't need to go back to it.
You never need to touch it ever again. It's really not worthwhile. All right, so yeah, we got Leon. Leon was brought up. I was like, what gents? And everyone's like, Leon, of course, the fuzzy jacket. And I was like,
Leon.
Yeah, the fuzzy jacket. It's a great fuzzy jacket. We love this little fuzzy jacket. Everybody loves the fuzzy jacket.
It's a good fuzzy jacket. It looks like he's gonna come up to me and ask me for cigarettes after the show.
It really does, especially in the remake version.
Like, I'm sorry, But like, I know he's the boy, but just
The
between his
boy.
haircut and like the fuzzy little collar,
yeah.
and his
So
little fingerless gloves.
so here was my thing that I was gonna like just generally point out. It's like, yes, everybody
Yeah,
thinks
yeah,
about the jacket. He loses the jacket pretty early. Like literally
So
loses
it's not even
it.
a staple.
It's not even a staple, but we think of it as a staple for him. And this is how he looks most of the time. He's just got, it's just black. It's just black with black with black because he's a special ops guy.
Mm-hmm.
He got his knife. He got his gun. He got his compass and his light. Like,
His little belt.
but like, bruh.
There's no drip here.
There's no drip.
I love
We love it.
external welt
But-
seam shirt. That's great.
Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah.
I love. So this line in particular down here, this line, I'm like, is this a one piece? Does this go into like a leotard under the pants? Like what is?
What's the undercarriage situation looking like around here?
I love you, Leon, but you're basic. No, exactly. But see, that's part of what I always liked about Leon was like, I loved original Resident Evil 2 Leon because he literally is like, oh, I'm such a chump. And I'm like, yes, you are. You are a chump. You are a young white boy learning horrible things about the world.
Yeah, but he owns it.
He owns it. He's like, oh, I'm a chump.
Yeah.
And then they went like super over the top action movie B camp for 4, which I have mixed feelings about. Like, I learned to love it.
Yeah.
I did learn to love it, but initially I was like, is he for real? Or is this just our Resident Evil camp? I can't tell. I couldn't tell.
Chat, is it real?
Is it real?
Is RE4 real?
Is RE4 real?
Is it real?
Is it? But then, so we have a lot of that, and then once in a while, with these gentlemen, you get a Henry Townsend.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Who I will be playing as later this evening.
That's right, you're going through with Grim.
Yeah,
aren't you?
I have the randomizer mod, so I was like,
Oh,
oh,
hell
fuck
yeah.
it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
So every once in a while, you get a Henry, and he's just a guy, and
This is just some dude.
and for those that don't know Silent Hill 4, it's not clear initially because he is your playable character. He's the guy you play as. He is not the protagonist of the game.
Surprise!
Surprise! There is someone much more important floating around out there. And they want you dead.
Shirt and jeans guy.
Yeah. The man with the coat.
The man with the coat.
The man with the coat. But yeah, every once in a while, you get super, ultra, mega basic. You know.
This is I went to the rack sale at the Macy's in the menswear section.
So what I particularly love about his basic look is all of the crunch in the clothes. So many, his clothes are so wrinkled.
Yes.
It's not just the typical like video game like, oh, he's sleeping in his clothes, thing. No, he literally is. This guy, he holds up in his apartment anyway. He's a weirdo photographer who holds up in his apartment anyway. And then he gets locked in there and he's just like, I don't really want to have to do laundry. I'm worrying about this.
Over,
I guess I'll just wear my jeans to bed. He probably wears his jeans to bed all the time. Like,
just a fine layer of crunch.
Basically.
He's
Yeah.
got an exoskeleton.
Oh my god. There's also all the fan theories about how he's actually like on drugs or something. Like he's actually a druggie, but who knows?
I mean, I could see it.
And that's part of
understand where
why,
it
and
comes
that's
from.
they think that some people think that's why he's so nonchalant about things. But I'm like, well, honestly, how would you react? Like if that weird stuff started happening, you would react like, okay, this can't be real, so I'm not gonna freak out too hard. Like I must be dreaming. Like
Yeah, no, exactly.
I gotta stay calm. Like this is weird. But I did want to point out that the one boy, Harry Mason.
Ah, Mr. Mason.
I don't know if how well it shows up on different people's screens. On my screen, it's a bit dark. I appreciate Harry's style because he got the cool jacket.
Yee.
He got the cool jacket. He got the single dad jeans.
He's got those single dad cigarette jeans with a straight leg. He's got the little V cut.
But he got the
underlayer underneath.
He's literally wearing a vest. He's got like a vest over his little shirt. Guys, come on. Like look at this man.
He's trying.
Look at him. Look at him.
He got a little vest, little vest, a little shirt, his little jacket.
Got little boots. It's the boots.
You know, he's the dad that's gonna make sure you get out of this okay.
Yeah, he literally is. we stan Harry Mason in this house. He is best dad. And while I don't mind the character of Rose, and I will point out that the character of Rose in the movie is wearing the boots. She has the boots.
Those fuck ass boots.
I don't mind Rose. Rose is fine. But I do dislike the notion that they weren't convinced that anyone would believe a single father would go through that for his kid. I was like, that's kind of a bummer that they forcefully made it a mom. It's kind of a bummer, but
yeah.
But I did appreciate all the how basically all of the important characters are women in the movie. So, all right, sure, let's go.
A little trade-off.
Trade-off there.
This man with the way he dresses, he absolutely would go to hell and back for his child.
Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at his boots, and you know that they're proper boots because the jeans are coming up, and you see no sock. He wearing boots.
Those are proper boots.
These
his ankles covered.
They got a little heel.
Yeah, they've got the good heel, the good chunky heel with the
good
nice rubbery grip.
Yeah. Look, Harry's the best.
Look at him sitting
Ginger. Oh my god, I woke up in a diner and there's mustard. Oh, shit.
Oh god, I hate mustard.
Oh, no.
Where's the relish? Oh no.
But yeah, so I wanted to touch on that because it's like, yeah, I am focusing in on the ladies because usually, even when they're in uniform, way more interesting to look at
There's more distinction. There's more to play with and look at there. Whereas the men kind of, sadly, in survival horror get relegated to very basic outfits.
Very basic. Very, very basic. All right, let's see here. We're gonna do that. Oh, let's see. Minimize. View. Hide those desktop icons. Now we're gonna get into, like, what I actually set aside for today.
Let's go.
So y'all know we have to just like with me touching on Leon, we have to start with the original.
With Miss Jill.
We have to start with Jill. Because uniform or no, like Resident Evil, they were the ones. They weren't the first survival horror game. You know, that title goes more to like Alone in the Dark, but But we're not gonna sit here and talk about Carnby. Fucking oh god. In the most recent remake, all the fashion is fucking fantastic. You could do a whole talk just about the fashion in the remake. The remake is fantastic. But yeah, we got to talk about Jill because first of all, can we just say, all right? So stars, they're these elite super cops basically. Yes. These units of super cops. Nobody is wearing the same uniform.
We don't need everybody to know we're a part of a unit, Marley. We don't need that.
They all have a stars badge. But nobody's wearing the same outfit. They might have similar types. Like I feel like in the remake they tried to create a slight, like when they remodeled everybody, they tried to create like the lines to be more similar to each other and stuff, so it would be believable they were all on the same team. But like, they're not.
No.
Like, how can you tell the difference between the different units? You don't. You just know because you're in the super cops. Like.
Yep. You only know because they have that little badge that says you are on it. But that's it.
Exactly, Ginger. They got there's some part of them on their suit that's like a body armor thingy, but it varies. It varies what you're wearing. Some of them got shoulder pads. Some of them got it around the middle.
The shoulder pads are such a fucking choice. It is a decision that was made.
It was a decision. Yes, exactly, Dee. People forget. Jill with the shoulder pads.
Jill with the shoulder
pads.
The
shoulder pads.
Because that's the part of you that needs to be protected.
That's absolutely. And the high waist.
The high waist pajama pant looking bottoms.
And I had to pull up the picture of the actress from the director's cut because she doesn't have short hair. Everybody thinks of Jill with like the chin length hair. Like she starts out with the chin length hair because she's a super cop. It needs to be short.
Yeah.
The actress does not have short hair. She's got these little wispies that, and then the rest of her hair is hidden up under the beret.
Yeah, they.
And you you discover this when you see the final scene, and they're like flying away in the helicopter, and she takes her beret off, and it's like sexy lady moment with the hair,
I can finally relax.
Yeah, get this beret off, but we love the beret. We love the beret.
Because the beret works because it makes sense for a super cop team.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The shoulder pads don't work because it's not like without like a proper chest rig of any kind. They're not doing anything. Like
in this one they're literally like not attached to anything. They're like attached to her shirt. In the remake they tried to make like this little buckle thing.
the little harness thing for some reason. And even if you wanted to just see your boobs, like you can like fiddle a vest so that you can see the boobs. Oh, hello. Look, it's the last night of Pride. We have to.
we have to give Jill her dues.
Yes, her dues.
Yeah, and this like it also looks like she's like wearing a reinforced top of some kind,
almost like a compression piece or something.
Yeah, the thing is though that the texturing on all of these straps, it feels really cheap.
No, it does. It
feels really cheap.
It looks like something you'd pick up at a costume store to like. If you wanted to be like, ooh, I'm a sexy cop. Here's
yeah.
Like,
exactly.
Here's some random belts, like.
Also, she got her little watch on her gloves.
Watch. That's definitely not gonna get caught on anything.
It's not gonna get caught on anything or get broken.
It's not gonna get in the way.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know what you mean. Yeah. Let's okay. Then in Resident Evil 3, for whatever reason, they were like, this is her casual gear at home.
Because a black mini, a blue tube top.
And the boots!
And the boots!
The boots!
The first instance of Protag boots. Just...
The boots. Look at this. Look at this. Her like reinforcement lines are on the tube top.
Yep. That's it. It's just you have to reinforce the tube top, Marley. It's very important. It's a tactical tube top.
It's a tactical tube top, okay? It can't be falling down.
Yeah, you can't be falling down. You can't be pulling it up all the time. It's very important.
And if you get cold,
you got a little preppy sweater.
You got a little preppy sweater around your waist.
A little preppy sweater.
Honestly, I would have loved it if she actually wore it at any point in the game.
That would be pretty cool.
It would be great.
Used in any, I love the like little random like strip of like gray material around the edge of the skirt as well. Like, who is that for exactly?
To me, this screams this short. This short skirt did not used to be so short, and then she fucked up altering it and had to put this extra line of fabric.
Oh, you know what it reminds me of? Those shorts that were like super popular, where you could like roll them up or roll them down, and that's what the hem would look like. It's that. It's a rollable skirt.
It's a rollable skirt. Don't mind these random buckles that make no sense on the boots.
That make no sense. Yeah.
Also, these boots in particular, like, they are slorped onto her leg. Like, she is not getting out of these anytime soon.
Those are a size. There's an entire size too small. Is what those are. Those don't fit.
Modesty.
She's got no ankle support. There's random buckles around the calf for some reason. No arch support.
Little did we know these are actually scrunch boots, and she didn't have anything else, so she just threw some buckles on.
Right?
Yeah, Remake Jill. I love Remake Jill's look, but she doesn't have the boots. She doesn't have the boots. She has regular old combat boots. It is practical. The texturing on her belts and everything looks a little bit more legit. It doesn't look like it came from Party City.
Yeah, this looks like a off-duty super cop who's like, oh, gotta grab like the bare minimum of my gear and get going. Like this makes sense.
Yeah. It does. It most definitely does. And she's got her badge on her, even though at this point in the story she's kind of on the outs already. At that point, she's got her badge on her so that nobody questions the fact she's running around with a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
She looks like she actually knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I was just about to say, she knows what she's doing. She's well dressed. I remember that era of layering camisoles.
Yes.
And tank tops.
Camisoles and tank tops.
These boots are actually I knew it. Jill's a Bratz doll.
No.
Detachable feet.
I was gonna say too, it's like she could have done something. She could have gone like really over the top with the tube top, because she could have gone with the bra with corset look instead of a tube top. She could have really she could have gone full goth with the rest of us.
That would have been too sexy.
It'd been too sexy.
Make it too sexy for the gamers.
No.
This is a serious horror franchise, Marley.
This is a serious horror franchise.
It's very serious.
With lines about sandwiches and chicken shit Brad.
Jill sandwich.
I will say, so like I can't speak to the performance of the actress. She's in all the things I've seen seems fine. I still haven't played the remake. I know people were mad about all the Nemesis stuff being ultra scripted, which completely defeats the point of Nemesis, but
yeah.
We're not gonna. I didn't put Nemesis on the list, even though I could have. I could have put him in as an antagonist and been like, let's talk about the trash bags.
The trash bag.
You could do a whole talk about old Nemi's like uniform versus trash bags.
Mr. X and his coat and his little hat, just because
I love the hat.
Because it's such a good, it's so nonsensical, yet it works.
It works. It really works. If anyone has not seen the skit, I'm trying to think of what the name of the improv group is, that where they like improv comedy over an entire like LP straight of a game, and there's this whole segment about Claire and Mr. X in the library, and Mr. X is pretending to be a librarian. And it's like the spot where you like go into like a safe room, so he has to de-aggro. and Claire just keeps disappearing. He's like, Claire, you have to return those books. And like the door shuts and you just hear, where'd she go?
Oh my god.
And then he starts walking and the boots start stopping away. You open the door just a little bit. What? Claire? Where'd she go?
Oh my. The books.
If you've never seen it, look up Mr. X Librarian. I die. I have to just rewatch it every once in a while.
Later.
It's fucking hysterical.
It sounds amazing.
Mycene doll energy. Lara Croft stunt double. It's so real.
You're not wrong, Ginger.
That's
like, you're
so
not
real.
So
I didn't put Revelations on here because she's basically just like in Resident Evil, later in Resident Evil 5, she's just in like a skin tight suit essentially.
Yeah.
And becomes a blonde.
For some reason.
Because I guess viruses turn you blonde. I did put her little outfit from the beginning, like, because there's like a little DLC where you get to play as Jill if you want to.
I'm sorry, but this outfit has always made me think of Stryker from Mortal Kombat, but
you're not wrong.
It's woman.
It's Striker, Fem Striker.
Yeah.
Says Happy Pride.
It's Fem Striker. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Yeah, Jill's gonna go to a tournament. She's
Snap
gonna
Cube, that's the name. Thank you, Ginger. Yes, Snap
gonna
Cube.
go fight Outworld.
It's so fucking real. And it's like, it's fine. Like, it's fine.
It's very generic.
It's so
I love how they gave her a hat and an earpiece.
She's gotta have her little Bluetooth.
Looks like a little mall cop. Good job.
She really does look like a mall cop.
You could see with her upper body holsters, you could see where they put in some of that padding to be reminiscent of her old shoulders. It's a very basic outfit. It's Fem Striker. It's giving Mortal Kombat side character that you get to know for like 2 minutes and then gets like brutally ripped apart.
Brutally ripped in half. Well,
yeah. Well,
also, I always felt like in this, because her hair's always been just kind of, brown.
Yeah.
Just brown. It feels like her hair's black at the beginning.
Yeah,
in this,
a lot darker here.
Much darker, and then I don't know if that was just to really drive home, like, no man, she's blonde now. Later,
maybe I don't.
Question
she had a bleaching kit
mark.
somewhere in one of her like cop pockets. It was just like, I need to change my look.
Yeah.
So the decisions were made.
It's so real. Ginger says, like, if you put her and Striker side by side, they look like they're part of the same unit in Stars.
But
versus anybody else.
Versus her actual unit members. If you put her and John Stryker from Mortal Kombat because I cannot remember his actual character name at the moment.
I can't either. I just think of him as Stryker.
John Mortal Kombat.
John Mortal Kombat, yes.
If you put her and John Mortal Kombat together, I'd be like, yeah, no, and you showed them to me and I had zero knowledge about like any of these franchises, I'd be like, yeah, they're from the same game.
They're from the same game. Absolutely.
They're from the same game.
They're from the same game. Yeah.
That's Jane Mortal Kombat and John Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I do hope, because like, for the most part, Jill's face has stayed about the same. Like, generally. Like, there's tweaks, but shit's stayed about the same. And I do like the way that they did her in the remake, so I hope they keep that. Because the next character we're going to talk about has the problem that her face changes every game or movie now.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Alright? Every single time. She started out fine, and now they can't make up their mind about what they want to do with her. It's Claire Redfield. Y'all.
Oh, fucking... You gotta continue the Redfield bloodline!
It's Claire Redfield, y'all.
It's Claire Redfield. I love you, Dragon Ball Z pink suit, Claire Redfield.
Look. The boots! They're here. The boots are here.
Okay.
Front and center.
Slightly more practical than the spray-on Jill boots.
Yeah.
You can, she could probably
she
get
can
out
actually,
of these.
She can get out of these.
The buckle is still impractical.
I'm not sure she can get out of the rest of the outfit, because I would like to point out it seems that she's wearing a one-piece over a one-piece.
Yeah.
Claire, are you wearing an adult diaper? Because I need to know how you pee.
This is very much the awkward romper in the bathroom situation.
This is
twice, and I don't understand why
it's
you
twice.
would do that
Like,
to yourself.
You wear the cute romper to something where you're only going to be wearing it for 3 hours and maybe have to go to the bathroom once. Okay, so you don't have to get in and out of it a million times, okay? You don't wear it on your motorcycle into the zombie apocalypse, alright?
With the fact that, like, I love the fact that, like, the outer layer... Not the colostomy bag, no!
Or lost its way when the protagonist stopped wearing the brown boots.
Look, they were all reliable, alright? And now you can't make it through the game, and it's because they don't have the brown boots anymore. But what I love about this is just how high cut the shorts on the outer layer of the pink one piece are. And then you just have the bike like the bike style shorts of the under part, shoved right up on in there,
just right up in there.
Like
I'm gonna wear these. I'm gonna hike this up into my crotch, but I'm wearing a turtleneck.
I'm wearing a turtleneck. Half of my ass is likely hanging
the exposed
out
thighs on the motorcycle. Yeah. No, it's super true that Wesker is the leader of Stars, and therefore he just wanted to do whatever he fucking wanted, like wear sunglasses at night.
He's a hater. He has to wear his sunglasses at night.
He's got to.
He's got to.
Yeah.
You know, it's beautiful.
Okay, so the fucking Redfields. All right, let's talk a moment about the Redfields, because I forget if they're orphaned or not, because I feel like mom and dad are not in the picture, even if they're not.
Does this look like the outfit of a woman that has parents?
because they put so much emphasis on how Chris like trained her, and I'm like, all I can imagine is this weird survival guy house. Like, survivalist guy house. In the middle of fucking Raccoon City. And Claire, like, I just imagine, like, tiny Claire doing her katas, like, Chris says, I gotta protect myself, like.
I gotta protect myself with my knife, like, that looks like it's just floating against my collarbone.
There's a magnetic strip.
It's all magnets, great, that's awesome.
Right?
That'll hold that there when you're, you know, mid-combat running around.
The fingerless gloves that also seem to have a cutout on the backside.
For some reason.
What is the purpose of the cutout? Maybe somebody can tell me. Maybe these kinds of gloves have a purpose, but I don't know what it is. Other than getting your veins sliced on the back of your hand.
I've seen them on. I've seen it like with riding gloves, like for motorcycles and stuff. Sometimes I don't know exactly if it has a purpose.
Yeah. Don't know. So like, the back is cool though. Don't mind the booty cheeks.
Yeah.
Cause like, what is this?
Made in heaven.
How is this not like she altered some like weird thing that her brother gave her because he's military? Like,
yeah. What I noticed, if you zoom back out again, if you look at the edges of the shorts, they're frayed, which implies that outer layer is denim of some kind.
Yes.
At least the shorts portion.
Yep.
Which makes it worse.
Pink denim.
Pink denim.
Pink denim. Pink denim, but then up here it's got like this like sweater cut color, like
that varsity jacket kind of almost aviator too, like the ribbing there around the collar. Like this has to be some sort of pink like jacket that she just modified at some point.
Yep.
And then put it together with her little pink booty shorts, and then she was like, wait, I have to be kind of conservative. Let me throw on my black athletic wear underneath it.
This belt that does nothing?
The belt that does it's not even on her waist. Like, if you would have
there's nothing on, there's no holster, there's nothing. This belt does
there's nothing. It's just there. It doesn't even, it's not even holding her shorts up. Like, why?
Yeah, no. She, man, look, I'm not a huge fan of Claire's baby face in the remake. I'm not a huge fan. But I don't hate that they were like, let's make it slightly more practical. Have some jeans. Have some boots that actually look like they go on a motorcycle. To my knowledge, the back of this jacket has like a wing pattern that's reminiscent of the Made in Heaven thing without putting the bombs on it. Like, her outfit makes sense. It makes sense. She looks like she rides a motorcycle.
Yeah, I would believe that this woman bikes and like does recreational cycling activities.
Goes with her brother to the gun range.
Yeah.
This it's funny because she's got the baby face and actually looks like she's 19 or whatever she's supposed to be. 17, I can't remember. But this is more the outfit of the teenager.
Absolutely. This is what a teen would wear to like look cool in front of everyone, and it's just like, oh, honey, no. Oh,
yeah, that's right.
sweetie.
They have matching Made in Heaven jackets. That's what it is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go to the much cooler jacket.
Yeah.
From the much less cooler game. Which is so sad because it's Claire's game. Please remake it, Capcom, please. This one I want you to remake.
I'm pretty sure that was actually my first Resident Evil game. Was
really?
Veronica. Yes.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, I did it all out of order.
It's got like this Valkyrie thing happening.
I love the Let Me Live along the back. Like, this is cute.
This is cute.
This is cute.
This is like cute meets practical.
Yeah. This is like a cute young woman outfit. You know, it's a bit on the more practical side, but it's still like kind of fashiony, and you know, she still looks like she means business. Yeah, a properly worn
and an
belt. It actually goes through the belt loops.
Goes through the belt loops. What a concept! Look at that. Look at that. She kept a little bit of her athletic wear, but she learned from her mistakes.
She learned to not hike it up her cheeks.
Yep, exactly. And the music ending right at this moment is perfect. Because we're going to take a moment to appreciate Claire here. All right.
Yes.
We're gonna take a moment because I remember seeing this opening cutscene for the first time and just being like, Claire, I love her. She's mine. This is my girl.
Yeah.
This is my girl. Thanks for uploading this, Black Fox 2240.
Thank you, Black Fox 2240.
You know, because belt loops are lost tech. Great.
They really are. Mom jeans can actually, if you can find a pair that fit you well, are actually a really practical, really comfortable kind of jean.
Yeah.
Which is why they continue to be super popular.
Why would you not want to be? Why would you not want to be comfy? Let's be comfy, please. Let's be comfy. So, y'all might have noticed, I have chosen ladies who have their own games versus ladies who get their side scenarios. We'll deal with side scenario ladies some other time, because there's too many of them. Sorry, Ada.
Oh, we definitely have to do this again. Like, I'm having a great time, and I hope you are too.
Hell yeah, most definitely. Let's go. Y'all ready for Claire to be the coolest character in all of Resident Evil?
I remember this.
Your identification number is WKD4496. Welcome to your new
With the hair shade.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Hair shake.
Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago.
Huh, I got hit on
She
the head.
apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield.
Just infiltrated on her own.
Yep.
Of her own volition. Was just looking for Chris. Couldn't find him.
Now she's running.
Like, this cutscene blew people's minds for so many reasons.
Well, just, I mean, you know, you think about the time period, the fact that it's a female protag and everything like that.
The lighting, the way that, like, everything kind of slow-mos for a second.
It's
like,
got that very much that Final Fantasy lighting.
This fucking scene, like...
Yeah.
Trying to fuck collateral damage. Just destroy the building, trying to get this trespasser.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's after hours. Nobody's in those offices.
We're not paying for it. The taxes are.
Probably had to manually animate every piece of debris, right?
Right. And look, she sees it.
This is what Chris trained me for all those years.
And then...
Boom. Literally.
This is literally... Yeah, just casual girl boss stuff.
Just casual. Girl bossing her way, not getting turned into ribbons. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah, exactly. Or their cute little outfit.
Oh, and this moment with the hair piece that just goes like.
That just gently falls across her face.
Claire got a living people body count. She absolutely
yes, she
does.
Does.
She does.
100%.
She does. Claire is the coolest.
What do you know about Claire Redfield?
What? Well, I know that they kept this fucking face through the movies, and then they decided, nah.
Why would we be consistent?
Why would we want to be consistent? Why would we ever want to be consistent?
Let's just change it. No big deal.
No big deal. She had this look through all the movies. I just picked a generation because she's got this cute little, like, you know, this is practical.
Yeah, that's practical for like running around and dealing with shit in.
She's going through the airport.
Yeah.
This is a thing. White over pink. Yeah. White over pink.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 seconds. Let me turn our music back on. All of a sudden I was like, that's quiet. Why is it quiet?
It's quiet.
It's so quiet.
I didn't hear my thoughts.
No. And the belt's still going through the loops.
Through the loops.
Through the loops. She's wearing brown. With the pink, always good.
It's good color coordination.
Very good color coordination. She knows what's going on. She always, so I didn't watch all of the movies, but the ones I watched that had Claire in them, I was like, Claire consistently keeps a cool head. She knows what's going on. She's not phased. Meanwhile, people who have already dealt with this shit, I'm looking at you, Leon, are like, huh, oh my gosh. Oh god, I must be the grizzled guy. And it's like, it's Leon. Why is he suddenly grizzled McFuckface? What are we doing? Like,
what have you done to
why
my
is he
basic boy?
Why is he randomly making out with this hot cop in the water? Make
it make sense.
I couldn't. That whole part. And look, I didn't hate her face change in Revelations 2. I just was confused as to why we kept changing it. It was like, okay, we tweaked it a bit for like the movies. We kind of kept it Code Veronica style, but like we tweaked it a bit, but it looks nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we change it again, but we also change it again for the remake of 2, and like,
yeah, she looks more like she looks aged here.
Yeah.
And the outfit, and I don't mean that in like a negative way, it's just she looks older than she should be.
Yes.
And
yeah.
the outfit,
they make it seem like she's aged 10 years further than she actually has.
Exactly. And then the outfit is very like is very much it reminds me of like something a character on Supernatural would wear.
Oh my god.
You know, like one of the mom characters that like Sam and Dean encounter all the time that like has a really, really sad death, and she's got like the leather jacket and the collared shirt, and she's kind of messy, you know, and she's got the shotgun or like the rifle or whatever. Like, that's what this reminds. Like, it doesn't feel like Claire, like what we know of Claire.
No.
It is a version, but it doesn't feel like her.
And it's funny because even this, I couldn't get a shot that really expressed just how much they changed her face. You have to see it in game. Like, she looks like a completely different person. And it doesn't look bad. It's just like she looks completely different. And I'm like, okay, so we're going in a different direction with Claire. That's fine. But then they immediately put this baby face on her in the remake and completely changed her features again. And I'm like, even if you aged up the baby face, it would still look completely different from all of the other Claire faces. It's like, Capcom, why?
Capcom, please.
Please, Capcom. So Capcom, you see this Claire? This is the Claire we want to see in a Code Veronica remake. Not this one.
That one.
Not Babyface. Definitely not Babyface. Please, not Babyface.
Please, not Babyface.
Please,
we
not
don't want to see
Babyface.
Babyface, and we don't want to see we have Supernatural Mom at home.
We have Supernatural at home. But yeah, definitely, Code Veronica definitely had the best. She had the best looking Code Veronica.
Yeah.
Sad about the game.
No.
Shame about that game. There's so many good bits, But the game itself overall is just like, oh my
It's-
god. Oh no.
Look, maybe
Steve.
if we ask nicely enough, they'll listen to us.
Steve, no. Steve, no.
Steve, no.
Steve, no.
Listen.
Okay, so first of all, if they remake Code Veronica, we have to address Steve.
We do have to address
We have to address Steve, because he's gross. And what I want to see is them lean into that. I want them to actually express him as a gross character that people don't like to be around, especially Claire, versus him being kind of like, what do you mean I'm gross? I'm like a cool guy. And it's like, you're not Capcom. He's not cool.
No.
He's a piece of shit.
He's
awful. Alternatively, have him die unexpectedly really early in the game and just get rid of him. Just
look,
surprise us.
Lean into the creepy fuckboy factor, right? Or just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Just throw the whole man away.
I almost pulled up the Dark Side Chronicles model because it's cute, but it's silly because she's got, it's like she's got the Let Me Live, but then she's got the shorty shorts and the cowboy boots. And I'm like,
oh no.
how many versions of this can we look at? Please, because I would appreciate a Steve that is played as, this guy's a creep. Not like, I think I'm cool and I'm a cool guy and I'm looking at your ass. It's like, no, I want him played like a creep that Claire does not want to have anything to do with.
A weirdo.
I want him as a creep because that would actually make the character interesting instead of it being, hey, I have a surfer boy voice, and when I say wait, it sounds like I'm going wee wee. Meanwhile, I'm staring at Claire's ass that Claire doesn't know, but the player knows.
Yeah. Is that very stereotypical, like, the idea of, like, a Californian person, you know?
Yep. Yo.
Dee Dee, why don't we just kill him? That's what I'm saying! Throw him away.
Steve's gross.
Carlos was like, kind of like skeevy, but like, he always came across as like, he's actually half kidding the whole time. Like, this is actually probably a defense mechanism for him.
And not like an actual personality.
It's not actually his personality.
Yeah.
So it never came across nearly as gross as Steve did. Carlos was just, yeah, sure, buddy. And inside, he's also laughing. He's not taking it that seriously. Like,
I'm suffering. Don't
Right.
notice.
Steve is a frat boy fuck whose dad Jeff paid to get him advancement. I mean, I think that's literally real.
100%.
Absolutely
Literally Steve
real.
Truth in chat right now.
Steve Truth in chat.
Steve Truth in chat.
Steve Truth.
Steve
Or-
Truthers.
The Steve Truthers.
The Steve Truthers.
All right, let's continue to talk about cool ladies in jeans for a second.
Yes.
I want to talk about a particular cool lady in jeans whose music we're listening to right now
Yes.
because Aya is
My
awesome.
girl right there. Look at her go.
Aya is
Look at-
awesome, especially in the first game. Like, she's fine in 2, but like in the first game, Aya is so no nonsense. I'm here to do my job.
Yeah.
And you know how we like to we jokingly give passes to certain, like, we're like, oh, Columbo's like the one good cop, or Dale Cooper's the one good Fed, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Aya is the one good NYPD.
Yep. The one good is Aya. Is fucking.
I'll give it to her buddy, her partner. He's cool too. He's great. Only good NYPD.
Only good one. And it reflects in her outfit because, like, okay, you want to talk about, like, sexy on women, and it's like, at least, like, the very simple, the high-waisted, like, straight jeans, the simple shoe, the jacket, and the white t-shirt. That is all you need. You throw her hair up in a messy bun, you are good to go.
Good to go.
Is the style.
Good to go. She just has such a basic. It's a basic look. But she rocks it through the whole game. There's no like, oh, now she's gonna like put on her super cop gear. It's like she's just a beat cop detective type of gal. She's just a regular like cop. She's not a super cop. Her superpowers come from a completely different source.
Yeah.
And are a problem. They're not a good thing, but she makes them work. And yeah, so like, let's talk about the dress, because it's the only other outfit you see her in. And it's technically the first thing you see her in. For those unfamiliar with Parasite Eve, because not everybody played it. Not everybody played it. I know I didn't have access to it when I was younger. I experienced it later. But
ironically, I experienced it at my friend's house, and I say it's ironic because her family was a very conservative, very Christian family. But they had Code Veronica and Parasite Eve and all these like games and the anime too. And I was like, there's a very interesting dichotomy going on
here. Yeah.
And it was really interesting. They're like, oh, it's just media. So as long as none of the kids start imitating anything from the media, we will let them have it. And I was like, that's a very interesting mental gymnastic you just did there.
Yeah, right? It's like, all right. I mean, it
this
works.
dress is so Britney
I just realized
Spears.
I didn't put captions on. Sorry, guys. I was like, why is the
Crow thing still there? Oh, because I didn't turn the captions on. Bobby.
It's okay. We were excited.
We were so excited.
We were so excited.
So this is the dress of I don't fucking know. I don't care. I just need a nice dress.
It's a slip dress. She probably found it on a sales rack, and I love that for her. I
And
love
the shoes,
chunky shoe.
the chunky shoes. She was like,
chunky platforms.
"This is what people wear with these dresses, right?" Like she doesn't even need them. The dress doesn't even go down that far.
No, it's like this is how you party dress. Yes, correct.
Yes,
This is
yes,
how...
the '90s little black dress. So, in the opening scene, Aya's on a date. Aya's on a date, and so she shows up in this, and it's very clear that she is like, well, let's do this, I guess. This is not her bag. Like
this is how you sexy.
This is how you sexy. This is how you people. Like she clearly is never off of work. She doesn't have a life outside of her job. So like it's a whole thing. And I did in fact pull up the opera sequence because it's so good and it sets the tone for like what Aya is facing for the game. So let's see here.
I love her so much.
Aya is fucking amazing.
Yes.
Right. Pause the Parasite Eve music so that I can pull up the Parasite Eve scene.
Parasite Eve music with the Parasite Eve scene with the Parasite Eve clothes and the
Yes, Parasite Eve is actually based on a novel. The novel, has a bit of a different story. The novel is actually more about the story that's in the background of Parasite Eve, like the story about what was happening in Japan, what happened in Japan. That's what the novel's about. To my knowledge, it's also not very good. It's actually not that well written, but you know, it's out there. It exists.
It gave us the game.
It gave us the game. It inspired the game. So we can't fault it too hard. But yeah, the book I believe is more about the incident that happened in Japan, specifically. But yeah, this is the opera scene, and we're gonna talk about the part that it doesn't show because it's in the in-game and not in the cutscene itself. That happens right after this.
Fucking chandelier.
So Aya's at the opera. Cop Lady is at the opera. And this is probably also one of the only parts of the game where the subtitles don't go by too fast, because it's supposed to be opera singing and held.
You can't marry that lady, you silly princey dude.
She's too sexy,
She's-
but in the wrong way.
She is evil.
She wears red. That's how you know she's
You know
evil.
she's evil, and she's showing them boobs. There's cleavage.
Cleavage. The evil titties.
Not the evil titties versus
evil
the good titties.
Yes, the good titties that get covered up in the turtleneck.
I wanna die too, cause I like her so much.
Mm-hmm. Get you and Edward.
And the singing.
Mm-hmm. Opera noises.
Cue opera noises.
Hell yeah. It's so funny how, like, the early era dithering, like, actually lends to the movement in her gown.
It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not the eye contact.
Oh fuck.
Uh-oh. Oop.
Oh, everyone's
no.
just immolating. Oh no.
Spontaneous human combustion.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh no. Oh,
Sorry,
everyone
I get
is
me
just
every time the way the one actor dude just, like...
everyone's like, is this part of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this would be horrifying. It's not just that something horrible is happening. People are just self-immolating. Spontaneously. Combusting. All around. Do the cool flip over the chairs.
Yep.
Like, what a fucking way to start your game.
Like, for real.
Like, what a way to start your game. And the thing is that right after this, y'all, it cuts to, like, Aya in the audience getting her gun ready. Like, just getting ready. She's ready to go. And next to her, this guy she's on the date with is all like, oh god, what do we do? And she's like, you should go. You should just
need to
leave.
leave.
And he's like, no, but what about you? And she just hip checks him out of the game.
Yeah.
Literally hip checks him, just like right out the frame, out the scene, out of the game. Like, get
Cease to
out.
exist, sir.
Get out. I'm
way.
the protagonist here. I'll never leave. No, you don't know where she was keeping it. Don't worry about it. She's probably got a holster on the side that doesn't have a slit. Like, don't worry about it. We love Aya Brea.
We love Aya. In this house, we love and support Aya. We stan her.
We
and
stan
never
Aya.
question where she keeps her peace.
We don't worry too much about where she keeps her peace.
Mm-hmm.
She's fucking, like, for anyone who hasn't played Parasite Eve 1, I recommend it. 2, you can go for if you have a good time with 1 and you want to try it out. Play the first one first. The first Parasite Eve was actually, it was technically a prototype for Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
That's why the battle system is like this kind of like real-time turn-based like weird combo thing happening. Because they were testing out systems and trying to see what they wanted to do for Final Fantasy VII, and they got a game out of it.
Yeah, a really good game too.
So yeah, Aya's awesome. And then in 2 is a little bit more like a survival horror game. Like,
Yeah.
the first game is a horror game, but it doesn't play like a survival horror game. It plays very differently. You have magic, essentially, but it's not called magic. You have mitochondrial powers, and
Yep. It's the powerhouse of the cell.
it is. And she's getting so hot! It cracks me up every time. I love it. It's so hot. It's great. Yes, Aya, you are so hot. Yeah, play 1, maybe play 2, and then throw Third Birthday into the wood chipper. Do not. We already. Faye and I already talked about this. We're not going to talk about the Third Birthday.
We're not talking about the
because
third birthday.
spoiler alert, shove some cotton in your ears if you don't want to hear it. You're not even playing as Aya.
Nope.
You're lied to the whole time, and it's like
the entire time.
Not only are you lied to the whole time, but she's all like, I can't do anything, and all the men in my life have to tell me everything I gotta do. It's basically the other M problem with Samus. Like,
The baby!
like, it's the same kind of problem where, oh no, this very capable female character suddenly can't do anything unless she's yelled at by her male superior. Like, it's wild. Aya's outfit in 2 was alright.
The irony that they went backwards with her clothes.
Right?
Like, the first outfit was so perfect. Like, there's ways to dress that up, especially since, you know, texturing technology is advanced and
Yes, exactly.
Like, you could have cropped the jacket, maybe changed up the jeans, put some rips in them or something, but to put her in a skirt,
put her in like a little short dress.
The little dress.
A little
like, not even a
dress.
skirt. Not even like a skirt or anything like that, with like the little shorts underneath, like the little flappy do or anything like that. No, no, a dress.
A dress with a zipper down the front.
Because she's a woman.
She's a woman.
She wears a dress.
That is, so I have no problem with the, I don't, like, okay, speaking as someone who does not have the desire to have kids, I've been around a lot of kids because I was a teacher. I don't want to have kids. I have a phobia of pregnancy. That doesn't mean that in a high stress, dangerous situation, I wouldn't immediately go like, you know, quote unquote mother instinct towards any kid in my vicinity. Like, it's not about me having a particular biology. It's about, those are kids and I should protect them, you know?
Yeah.
So
it's basic human empathy.
It's basic human energy. It's not about gender. It's about just having that desire to look after somebody. It's who can't look after themselves.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a problem. Some people very specifically don't like the motherly thing that happens with Aya 2. I don't mind that. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't like that it is accompanied by, well, we have to put her in a dress now. And in that final sequence, she really needs to look mommish. Like, it's kind of weird.
It's not even like if they wanted to like really play up the mother thing, they shouldn't have done the dress. They should have like you could.
She was already wearing jeans. Like, just make them mom
jeans. Just make them baggier.
That's
it.
Just make them baggier.
Just make them baggier. Make them flared. You know, take the skirt if she must be in a sassafras and skirt. Make the skirt longer. Figure out something else to do with the thigh holster. Just anything.
I would have accepted a romper.
Yeah, a romper would have been perfectly acceptable.
A romper would have been fine because the zipper's down the front. So, okay, yeah, makes sense. Just take off your jacket.
She has a way to get out of it.
She has a way to get out of it, no problem. She sort of has the boots. She's got the boots with the laces. She got the brown boots, but with the laces this time instead of the slip-ons.
No arch support. Look at how flat those are.
They're really flat. They're really flat. I don't mind the denim jacket. The denim jacket's a great touch. It's fine. I just wish it was a denim jacket over something closer to her style because not that much time has passed between the two games. So
this actually de-ages her, whereas like Claire, we have the opposite problem where older, this makes her look younger.
It does.
Like, I look at this image and I'm like, so this is like...
So like, here's a capable cop lady.
Yeah, that's an adult.
And here's...
That looks like a Claire, maybe. Blonde Claire.
Blonde Claire. Yeah. Blonde 17-year-old Claire. Like...
Yeah.
And yeah, no, absolutely. So, Captain, in these games, they go deep into the gun tech and like getting mods and putting mods on your different guns and stuff like that. It's very, because that's, even though you have the mitochondrial powers, you're fighting with guns. You're a cop / ex-cop in the second one. So like, yeah, it's they go deep into those systems, and she knows what she's doing, but unfortunately, in this one, she looks like she's in a B movie, a B action movie, and in this one, she actually looks like she knows what she's fucking doing.
Like she's mature. She knows what she's doing here. She has a handle on her life. And 2's outfit is, oh no, I'm sad.
I'm sad. Oh no, I'm sad. Oh no, I'm sad.
And then third birthday is as I become naked, as I take damage, I become more naked. I'm not kidding, guys. You take damage and become more naked.
Yep.
That's the third birthday, everybody.
That's third birthday, everybody.
Play 1.
Don't talk about it.
Play 1. Play 2 if you really want to, or just watch somebody else do it. Because it's the trouble with 2 is while it becomes more survival horror-ish, but it also becomes more tedious in my mind. It's like all the areas reproc constantly. So, and you're not required to go back through them, but if you don't, you're gonna hit the final boss with not nearly enough mitochondrial power to feel like you can handle it. So you end up grinding, which is weird.
Yeah.
So
the director insists it was for realistic battle damage. Realistic battle damage does not make you nude.
And not for sexual content, which it's absolute horseshit. If you want to know about the third birthday, if you're like, all right, Marley and Faye have convinced me, I'm gonna go check out Parasite Eve stuff. For third birthday, just go look up Susie the Sphere Hunter. Look up her video essay. She went back. She had played the game before. She went back and played it again in depth for her essay, and breaks down all of the things that just don't work with it, all the things that are like not great about it, and why fans were so mad about it. Like, it's not even like some fans didn't like it, some fans liked it fine. There is the tiny portion of people who like Third Birthday, they don't like it because it's a Parasite Eve game, or they don't like it because it's Aya. It's just, I just like this kind of like schlocky actiony game. Like,
yeah, which is fine.
That's fine,
but you have to distinguish it as such.
Yeah, that's fine, but you know, yeah. Susie's video is like, that's the one you should go look up, because she goes hard into all of the systems and picks apart the whole plot, such as it is. And yeah, and not only do they lie to you the whole time about playing as Aya, they also just do Aya dirty.
Yeah.
They just do her dirty, and they're like, oh, and then she died. The end. And you're like,
and then she died.
This is like, if you want to talk about like strong lady role models for people growing up in like the 90s and like aughts, there you go. Aya is definitely one of them. Like, you would look at Aya and be like, wow,
She's really cool. I want to be that cool.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be that cool. I don't necessarily want to be a cop, but I want to be that cool.
Yeah. I just want to be skilled.
What's her
and
partner's name?
independent.
Rupert? Why am I blanking on his name? He's great. Like, awesome. Fantastic.
Hold on, we have technology.
We have technology.
Hold on.
Have decent portable console shooter action RPG, but a dog shite Parasite Eve game. Exactly.
Oh, his name is Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel.
Maybe Rupert's his
Bow.
kid.
Maybe.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, I mean, he's awesome. Like, he's awesome. He's your partner. He's slightly less stereotypical black guy, though maybe slightly stereotypical cop black guy. A little bit, but like, he's a dad. He's a dad first and foremost, and that's more what comes through on his character. And he worries about Aya and looks out for her, and is kind of the goat at the very end. So like, yeah, play Parasite Eve. I won't spoil it for you. Like,
yes,
he's great.
Yes.
All right. Do you need the breather?
No, I'm good. I can keep going.
Okay. I will
But if you gotta breathe, you can breathe.
I will pull up the next in. Yeah. All right. We're gonna change gears back with this music. We're gonna change gears back with this music.
No breathing allowed. No, I brought fresh water and everything. I've got my fan on. I'm comfy. I
Nice.
am locked in.
Oh wait, let's see here. All right, we already talked about dad. We gotta talk about daughter.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Heather.
We gotta talk about the boots.
The fucking boots! The why? Why? What is that shape? What is it? It's like it wanted to. It's like they're like, oh, we're gonna give her like the classic yellow rain boots. Except wait, rain boots.
They do have a bit of a rain boot silhouette.
Well, we already modeled them to kind of look like rain boots. Okay, make them brown. Okay, now put a weird buckle-looking thing on it. Okay, there you go. There's the boots.
There's the boots. Oh, Captain, for Parasite Eve, honestly, totally legit ways. I would super recommend the quote-unquote super legitimate ways to play them, because unless you happen to track down like an old PS3 or something that has a bunch of PSN downloads of like PS1 games, it's gonna be a little it's going to be expensive as fuck to just play it on the old PlayStation. So get yourself a totally legitimate copy, quote unquote.
Put it to you like this: if you look, you will find it.
You will find it. Yeah.
It's just not something we can speak about openly on this platform.
Yeah. So you'll find a way. You'll find a way. And if you really need more info, I am happy to point you in a certain direction. Yeah.
Life,
early Uggs.
finds a way.
Precursors
They are
to
though. They
Uggs.
are early Uggs, but like the reason they're so rain booty is one, it's the very chunky silhouette, and it is the like rubber lip
bring it over.
around the top of the boot.
I gotta do this. 'Cause I look like I'm just rubbing your head.
Oh, head pats. But like, yeah, but like the rubber lip around the top of the boot and the way the heel of the shoe and like the sole is shaped, it's not a good boot.
Yeah. Not the good boots. But the rest of the outfit, so the vest is a little weird for seeing your friends at the mall, but
Yeah. I mean, it depends, because I see things like this over here in the Norway lands fairly frequently, where it is cooler. So it's like kind of expected that you wear things like this with a lot of pockets, so you don't have to carry a bunch of stuff, which makes sense. And like in the situation she's in, I can understand reaching for it, because you can store shit in there and you don't have to like
I mentally Mahoko, thank you for stepping through the static. I appreciate it.
That's my Naho. I love
He's a
Naho.
Naho.
Yeah.
A very cool artist.
Yes. Love Naho.
So I feel like, and I think the reason why she has this vest comes across later when you're actually like in the Mason apartment and you're like picking up the stun gun and stuff. It's like she probably carries a bunch of stuff like that on her normally. Like she's been through some weird stuff with her dad. They've lived through some like weird stuff together, like the cult member that like came in their home or something and and Harry ended up shooting them to defend them, and then they moved away because it was declared self-defense and there were no charges, but like they moved away. So it's like clearly like they've moved around a bit, and she's probably got a certain amount of, well, I carry certain things on me at all times because I never know when I'm gonna have to like BOGO, basically. It's like your BOGO top.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
bug out.
Likely has these things because she has to have these things. Yeah, the bug out top, with all the pockets and like things to put other things into. It makes sense.
Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
I just wish they gave her pants.
Yeah, it's funny because this is one of the only looks she has where she's not wearing pants.
Yeah.
We will talk about all of her alternates, with the exception of one. All of her alternate costumes have pants. She's wearing jeans. But for some reason they gave her the skirt, which again, honestly, if they just made it short, like a
little,
little less
like,
short, you
down
know,
to
just
the
bring it
knee.
down, just bring it down a bit. It would have been a little more.
You bring it down to the knee and you give her socks underneath, and she's fine.
Yeah, she'd be totally fine. And the little under top is fine.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's good color coordination.
No,
color
it's good color
coordination.
coordination.
She got
It's
the
just you think, yeah,
got
the
the-
watch over the wrist.
the
She got that gym drip.
sweatpants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 2003. Everybody, can you tell?
Let's go.
Let's go.
There's probably like some like band name that was printed on that wristband at some point. It's like crusted and fallen off.
It's fallen off. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she like, you know, it's a relatively practical outfit. She went to the mall in it.
Like, I can see, there is a world where I can see a young girl going to the mall in that outfit.
It's not completely outrageous.
No, it's not outrageous. Is it great? Is it like perfect? No. But is it so out there that I can't suspend my disbelief? No. No, it is not.
And the thing is too, with the skirt, despite how short it is, it's not something that you really notice when you're running around as her.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Unlike
It's not
other
a
characters with short
sexualized
skirts, yeah.
Yeah.
And which is good because she's 17, y'all.
Yeah.
And one of the only things I dislike out of all the official art is that the cover for the soundtrack of this game has her in this, but without the orange top, and like it's slightly open. The vest is slightly open. I'm like, she's 17.
Yeah, that's a
Fucking
bit
stop it,
uncomfortable.
Japan.
Especially in a game where it's about, you know, emotional torment. And
Yeah. And like, you know, perhaps being forced to conceive against your will and that sort of thing. Like, yeah, she's a child. And quite frankly, even if she were like 19, 20, I would still say she's a child. Don't do that. Like, people lose the perspective a little bit when they're dealing with game characters, and I'm like, that's a child. Yeah, they're until they hit about 25, that's a child. Like
as far as mental development goes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're still kids. Yeah, they might be legally an adult and they can like start learning how to do the adult stuff in the world, but like they're children. All right, they're kids. So yeah, she like, luckily it doesn't actually show any side boob or anything. They didn't do anything like that. But it was
just an interesting decision.
It was a weird choice. It was a weird choice. So I found this thanks to whoever put this together in this Xenolara community.
Now that's a mall outfit.
Now this is a mall outfit. Look at this.
Those are mall pants.
These are mall pants. They got a little bit of flair.
Yeah.
A little bit of
They're
flair.
pants you wear at the mall.
She got her
It's a sign of
sneakers.
respect. Yeah, her sneakers.
She got her sneakers on. She got a choker. Which
She got the both
I
wristbands.
presume the choker has something to do with her texturing with the turtleneck. There was like a weird line or something they were trying to cover up. So
Probably. But it works though, because
It works.
This is the way that people dress.
yes, choker and
Like-
sweatbands. I believe it.
Like, especially if you were like an early alternative kid, like this is what you did.
Exactly. You should. The moment we're
You
talking
know?
about legality in this situation, we don't talk to that person anymore. But yeah, this is the one that you unlock the first time through the game, called Happy Birthday. And there are a ton. This is only some of them. There are a bunch of t-shirts that you can, or tank tops you can unlock. Zipper, this is the bloody one. This is one of the ones that DBD actually brought over. Weird little teddy bear blockhead. So some people refer to this as the coffee one. It's an onsen symbol. This is the universal symbol for hot springs in Japan. Is this little yeah, it does look kind of like a cup of coffee with like the heat coming out, but this is the universal sign that there's a hot spring nearby. Golden Rooster is a nice one.
Very pretty.
This one I love. It's literally called Don't Touch.
Yeah.
And it covers their boobs. I'm
And I
like,
love it. It's in the most obnoxious colors
the
possible.
most obnoxious.
Yeah, the
Somebody
purple
came up
and
with this
yellow
because she's
combo.
17 and was like, fucking stop it. Fucking stop it. Oh, there's the Robbie. We wore this when we did our lightsaber run. We did our Beam Saber run for charity a while back.
That's
Royal
sick.
Flush is nice. I like this one, the light with the little cult painting on it, you know? But we all know, we know the one that everybody wants is God of Thunder.
It's true.
Because it's the one that changes the way she looks the most.
Yes.
She gets the brown jeans. She gets black sweatpants.
Listen, the black sweatbands are very important, okay?
And the fake tattoos all over. With the Raijin Fujin, like, front and back.
Yes.
Look, her hair becomes silver. She gets, like, she got the lippy going on with a piercing. Yeah. She's got a little cut. Even her eye color gets, like, she's, like, wearing contacts.
You gotta have the edgy outfit.
It's super edgy.
It's so good, though.
Honestly, I love these pants. Because I like brown.
Yeah.
I like brown.
Okay, brown is an excellent color, and I think a lot of the alternative community, like, just because that's the community I'm in, overlooks brown as an option because of steampunk and such. But you can do so many good grunge, like dark looks.
Everybody thinks brown is just for like steampunk and cottagecore, and I'm like, no. Not only is it not, but you best believe that they're telling you lies when they say you can't put black with brown.
You can. You just have to know how, and you have to.
It's absolutely a thing. You can do it. It's not. It's not.
It's a skill that you have to acquire. No, it's not a complete. Because you even see it in this outfit.
It's right here.
Like you see
she's wearing it right now.
Yeah, she's doing it right now, and it works. And it's just about making it. You have to decide what's going to be like the central shade, the black or the brown. And then once you do that, you can accent one with the other. It's that simple. And it works really well.
I'm not 100% sure which one this is supposed to be. I have some ideas. This is the kanji for north, I think. I don't know why that's on her as her little, like, not quite tramp stamp. Just some random characters. She's even got them on her palms. It's cool. She's got.
Dad.
It's not a phase, Dad. Let's Here's the other skirt.
Yep.
Here's the other skirt.
Yeah.
Whiplash. God of Thunder to Princess Heart.
Like, oh god.
It's, you know what's funny? I want to talk about this outfit in the context of them bringing it to Dead by Daylight. And I know that sounds weird because they brought it to Dead by Daylight as a Cheryl skin, right? It is also a version of it can also be bought for Feng Min. And her version's meant to look like a cosplay. The problem is that her cosplay version doesn't read cosplay. Things about the original read cosplay.
Yeah, hardcore
cosplay. But then Fangs ends up looking like, I'm like, why would she? No, not even closet cosplay would even like choose weird fuzzy coconuts to put over your ears instead of just a pair of old headphones. Like, what are you doing? Like, it was the most bizarre choice ever. To take something that is already basically a cosplay and then try to make it more cosplay for somebody else to wear.
Because at that point, you're parodying a parody.
It doesn't work. I'm not kidding. The ear covers in Feng Min's, it looks like a pair of like coconut halves that have been painted are over her ears. It's really goofy. It doesn't look good. But yeah, this whole thing, this was silly. This was just a silly. This is just a silly.
It's just for fun.
It's for funsies, and you have to actually like commit to getting it.
Yeah.
So it's not, it's not one of those things that you just stumble into.
Yeah, no, it's not given to you.
It's not given to you. But yeah, no, like, come on, guys. This is cosplay. She's wearing like cheap satin gloves.
The Halloween store opera gloves are like the ones you buy to go with your first prom dress.
Like the boots, like this looks more like a boot cover that you put over some sneakers. Yeah. Like the fake jewels on the
little plastic around the
plastic.
armband.
Everything looks like it's made of plastic.
And like foam.
These are
for, like,
these
the
these. It looks
headphones.
like she put a pair of bowls on her ears.
Yeah.
Okay, like some cheap
Little
plastic
plastic-
bowls.
You went down to the Dollar Tree and bought some little cereal bowls for my head.
It's exactly what it looks
Yeah.
like. It's exactly what it looks like. And y'all know I pulled up the transformation sequence.
Oh, here we go.
You know I did this. I
would be
did this for
disappointed if
I
you
did this
hadn't.
for you.
You did it for me, just for me.
Just for you.
I'm so special.
All right, hang on. Whoa, hang on. Let me pause the like actual serious Silent Hill music in the background. Before we turn off the fucking Princess Heart
God.
transformation.
It's vital to the experience.
Become magical girl.
Become magical girl. Oh, her face. And the spin.
Henshin.
Yeah. She looks so sad.
She really does.
She's just
She
like,
looks
I really
like.
have to do this.
See, okay,
Aw.
here you go. Wait. Here we go. Collection
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah.
Collection
Yeah.
trailer. DVD. They showed the.
Oh my god. Oh.
It looks better in DVD.
Yeah, no, it looks better here. Like, it looks like it's made of, like, actual cloth and, you know, material.
Oh no! Run away!
Run away!
Look at that cheap ass belt. Totally come from the thrift
Right?
store.
Yeah. It's gonna be falling apart. Like,
And the hey, look! I tell you,
What?
coconuts. There's
What?
coconuts on this girl's head.
those aren't even. What? DBD, what the fuck? I expected so much better from you! What is this?
The Fang one is like no.
It's the fact that her little arm poops
And
are
she's
detached.
shinier. She's like wearing silver instead of
It's
white.
like Mylar almost. Like, what?
It's so weird.
I don't care for that very much.
I don't like it. I don't like
I
it.
do not like it.
I'm not a fan. But yeah, they were
Not
just
a fan.
they were just having fun. They were like, well, what could we
Yeah.
put in there that's like extra and totally different that would make sense for a teenage girl? And it's like magical girl costume.
Yeah.
Become magical girl.
Become Maguka.
Basically. But yeah, those Heather, you know, we love a Heather. We love a Heather.
Like, she's doing her best.
She's doing her best, and frankly, for someone of her age, she actually has her shit together pretty good. She got some
Yeah.
wisdom to throw down. She's
Yeah,
not.
absolutely.
She's still like a kid, but like she has her head on straight. Harry did a good job.
Yeah.
Harry did a really good job. So like. She's got her head on straight. She knows what's up.
She handles things far better than you would ever expect her to.
And she straight up just tells somebody to shut up, you stupid bitch, basically. And you're like,
It's so
after
good.
the whole experience of the entire game, and then she's just like, shut your stinking mouth, bitch. It just feels cathartic. You're like, yes,
Tell them, queen.
you tell them. You get them. But oh yeah, the boots. The boots.
The
The
definitely
fucking
not rain boots.
The fucking boots.
The fucking boots.
She's got her head on straight despite having the remnants of abuses and a broken superpowered girl in her. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's
those
like
are
she's keeping it together pretty good.
Yeah, no, those are advanced level inner demons. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she's got this. She's fine.
Super advanced level inner demons.
She's got all those pockets for all of her coping mechanisms.
Oh my god. I love that.
Yes. You can
This is
steal it.
where
you
I
can make
keep
that
my
yours.
coping mechanisms. Alright. Trained from birth by a traumatized father. Exactly. Girl don't got
Yup.
time to cry.
No time.
No time. No time.
No time.
Monsters gotta die.
No more monster.
So, I picked this next one. I am not super familiar with this game series because I don't like shooting dinosaurs. I want to be their friend. So I never
also
played
don't
Dino
like
Crisis.
shooting dinosaurs.
I never played Dino
Crisis.
Crisis. I've only experienced
I've heard of it.
bits and pieces, you know,
Yeah, I'm not super familiar
secondhand.
either, so don't feel bad.
But Regina's cool. First of all, her name's Regina. What a fucking name. It is. That's right. It's tactical leotard time.
I just the leotard latex person in me wants to like it so bad, but I just can't. Like, I just can't.
So Claire with the one piece over the one piece. That's kind of what we have. That gray. That gray is full body. It goes all the way up.
We have the sleeveless mesh high neck suit with the rubber other suit. And there's a belt, I guess. And there's a holster on your thigh.
She's got a really tiny belt holding all this stuff up.
Yeah, that would never work on your hips like that, madam. And then what are these shoes? You have this super interesting, you know, multiple one-piece combo, and then you just pull out the basic bitch shoes from
The
your
most
closet.
basic boots. The most basic boots.
Like this
And
is
she's
one
got
of those-
she's
yeah.
got the little like ribbing here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess to hold it in place while you're
It's gotta
running around.
be. I gotta
This is one of the few times I would have accepted like a super impractical like stiletto shoe,
Mhm,
like for
mhm.
this outfit, because I was like, okay, yeah, she's like a badass gunner lady with her kind of like pseudo fetishy gear, and she's going around, she's murking dinosaurs because it's like, you know, that's the vibe. But no, you put her in a knee-high boot. What is wrong with you?
They put her in a knee-high boot and they gave her manic panic hair.
That dye is never coming out.
No, it's never
No.
coming out.
No.
Yes, Mikami did direct this. In fact, good old Shinji Mikami did direct this. Which is probably why, I mean, that's why, like, cause like, yeah, Dino Crisis is a Resident Evil-like, but it comes from Resident Evil people, so I think people didn't really bat an eyelash about that part about it. Yeah, it's, I don't know, Isha, tell me, I know in 3, Dino Crisis is 3, it's like, oh no, we don't talk about 3, because 3 takes place in space and is weird and sci-fi and it's bad. But, I know in 3, they're basically being brought through, like, time travel portals. Is that the case for all of them? Is it that the dinosaurs are there because of time travel and not because of cloning? I'm not sure about the first 2. But I know in 3, they're, like, coming through these weird little time portals. But 3 is super bogus. It's really bad, and Regina has nothing to do with it.
It's not Regina's fault.
It's not Regina's fault. Regina's in the first 2, and that's it, I think. Yeah, she's got a look. It's a look.
It's unique. It could be better.
I literally saved this because I was like, she kicked some guy in the face with those boots. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, you know what? Practical for one purpose and one purpose only. Kicking that man.
Kicking that probably evil scientist man in the face.
Yep. Just that one use.
Kick him. Get him.
Kick him. Kick him. Those are good kicking shoes.
The dinosaurs were brought to their time by an experiment he was running using his third energy technology. A rift in the space was created and a pocket of the island from their time was exchanged with the time from the past, bringing the dinosaurs back. It's a time travel thing. It's a time travel thing, yeah. A more complicated version of time travel, but basically time travel. And then I also pulled this up. I don't know, these look pretty smooth, so this might be from the second game and not the first game, but I guess.
Okay, but see the t-shirt one with the little dog tags and the little bandana, that works.
Yeah,
that works.
It looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is supposed to be.
The pink
what
shoulder
what is
strap,
this?
titty cup.
Is this like a mesh top and she's like wearing an evening gown?
I can't quite tell.
The dialogue exists. It's straight up lingerie. Okay, I figured. I was like, there's something going on here. And then
dinosaurs.
Unga
the
bunga.
jungle cave people.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, guest. Yeah, but yeah, I was like, we talked about a bunch of like quintessential ladies. I gotta get Regina in here.
Yeah,
Jared, thank you for the tape copy. I appreciate it. Oh my god, 14 months. My god. My god. Yeah. I mean, I like the hair color. I think it's a bold choice.
I think it works for the vibe. What kills it for me again is the boots.
The boots. It's just
literally
them
the
boots.
Yep, them boots. It's like you have this very sleek, you know, sexy kind of look going on. Then you get to her feet and you're like, oh.
I forgot about that. I did know that. Dino Crisis and Resident Evil has stars. Dino Crisis has Sort.
Oh no.
The secret operation raid team. Sort.
Lovely. Sort.
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 Yep.
Sort. That's great.
Yeah.
Thigh-high boots would have worked really well there, Dee Dee. I agree.
Yeah. I think they could have.
I could agree. Yeah.
They could. I would say they either needed to go thigh high or they needed to go shin high.
Yeah. Like, raise them. You can leave them flat. Just make them higher and make them match the texture of, like, the main bodysuit.
Not sore.
Sore.
But have we considered anti-dinosaur power armor?
I mean...
But that would make sense, Vol.
Yeah, that would make too much sense.
That would make too much sense. Why would we do that? All right. Okay. I have one more protagonist to look at.
All right, I'm ready.
And it's the girl with the best brown boots, in my opinion.
Oh, lay it on me. Is this the special edition brown boot?
This is the special edition brown boot.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Fiona from Haunting Ground, aka Demento.
Oh my god.
Let's talk fashion. We're here to talk about fashion.
Let's talk looks. Let's talk tops and skirts. And oh my god,
special edition brown boots
with the engraving on the side. That leather work. My god,
is for real.
This is top quality leather brown boot with the little socks sticking out.
Like they're like, and they're super thin. These are like little. They're almost like it's almost like a nylon stocking or something. Like
like a stockinette almost. Like very. I love that the skirt has like it's like little layers.
Yes.
Like you have like the little sheer looking overlayer almost like there, and like. Of course, it's all pleated. It has to be.
It's gotta be pleated.
And then the excessive amount of lace detail.
There is so much lace in this outfit.
Much. And then it's gotta be kind of backless. You know, you gotta have that plunging back to show off their shoulder blades.
You know what? Fiona is very well endowed. And I for one loved that they went. No, she's gonna have like a box collar. No cleavage.
Yep.
Plunging back and short skirt. Absolutely. I love that choice so much.
No, it's an excellent subversion because they could have very easily been like, oh, look at the chest area, ha ha ha.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
No, they gave her a very princess-like neckline, and then you have her turn around, and it's like, oh, a surprise.
Ooh, and it's lacy. It's lacy and it laces.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Highlighter incoming. Color burn warning. All right. Yeah, and I don't know, and she just simple little ponytail. They didn't
little ponytail.
She didn't give her anything too fancy. This whole front.
It genuinely looks like the bodice of another outfit. Put on top of a skirt. Like this looks like the bodice of a gown that is just missing the rest of the gown.
Yeah, and if you look back here, you can see that this whole like skirt part does actually come up a bit. So they've stitched like two different things together to create this.
Yes.
This wasn't all one piece to begin with. Like they've definitely taken.
It was yeah, Frankenstein together in a way.
Yes. The choker and the other Julie. Yes. So like she's got her little choker, but then she's also got this big brooch. She's got this big fancy brooch. And
Well, it creates like good eye line because if you look at her neck and then you like move down to the rest of the body, and then the lace details, literally the way that they're shaped, make you bring the rest of your eye all the way down to the feet.
Yes.
Which is good.
Yes.
Now as for how practical this is,
I mean, look, we don't have to do anything. We get the dog to do it for us, all right?
that's very true.
Literally everything's like, oh, look at that thing I would have to climb on. But I don't have to. Huey, come here. Like,
What the dog doing?
what the dog doing? He's getting everything for me. What the dog doing? And you know, so fun story for those that are not familiar with Demento/Hunting Ground. Haunting Ground is one of those. You know how we got a couple of games out of Resident Evil 4 because there were a bunch of misfires and like, oh no, I think we're gonna go a different direction. Haunting Ground is one of those games. Remember how in Resident Evil 4 you're like, oh, I saved the white doggy, and he helps me out later. And that doggy is Huey. Huey is the dog. And so they decided to take that idea of, oh, wouldn't it have been cool if we could have had the dog with us in Resident Evil 4? Let's make a game around that.
Let's just make a whole separate game.
Let's just make another
With the
game
dog.
all around that. And yeah, oh, we ended up going a slightly different direction in all the areas that we went for Resident Evil 4. Well, we'll just have everything take place in this like castle. Like we'll just stick to the one location. This castle that's a fucking labyrinth. Like ugh. Weird bastard child of Resi 4 and Clock Tower 4. Yeah, it has like the energy of it is more Clock Tower. But we got it because Resident Evil 4. So.
Yeah. Look, I dig it. I unabashedly dig this one.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm super into it. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that it helps. It also helps Fiona stand out.
Yes.
Because it makes sense for because I'm gonna play the scene. I'm gonna play the opening scene of this game. Yes. She has no clothes. So she's walking through this area. You start out in the area, basically in a sheet. Of course she's just gonna put on, like, okay, you gave me these clothes. Well, it's not like I have anything else. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna put it on. Like,
it's either that or the sheet.
It's that or the sheet. And I'd rather not run around in a sheet. So, like, Fiona's got a really nice looking thing. Crystal! Hello! Hello!
Like, it's just a really nice outfit. Like,
it is
I
a nice
would wear
outfit.
This. It's just really nice.
And again, the color combination is just right.
It works super well together. People grossly underestimate the pairings of like the purple tones and creams with brown, like a lot. You can get some very elegant looks with it. Like we see here.
I hope that charity was going well. I was lurking earlier. I hope charity stuff was going good. I know you were doing scary sippies. Well, so this game is very rare. If you want a physical copy of it, it's gonna run you a couple $100. That's just the way that it is. I used to have one. I sold it to my friend. So I don't feel bad because my friend has it. So it's like,
there you go.
One of my best friends has it. It's fine. Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But,
You just appear to them at 3 a.m.
I want to play Demento.
Can I borrow that?
Your tummy is resting. Good. Yeah, give your tummy a good rest after all that. But yeah, no, this game is just very rare because they didn't print a lot. It wasn't meant to be like a big seller. Jer!
Oh,
I heard the tone.
I heard it too.
I heard a happy tone.
Oh, congratulations!
Oh my gosh, thank you. We are at 80%. Okay, so that means we're 2/3 of the way to
Let's go!
karaoke sing along. Thank you, JR. I appreciate it very much. Let me update thingies and really quick, let me show you the for 50 you get to also pick out a treat that goes in the overlay. So let me find
Let's
where I left
go.
the
Overlay
treat.
treats.
Yes.
That's such a cute incentive.
Yes, overlay tweets. Let's see, where are you?
Oh my god, you're so cute!
This is my new Shrinky Dink.
Hell yeah! Thank you, TR. So here's our treat sheet. We got some options here. We got some options here.
Good.
Maybe get it real big so you can see. So we got some sodas. We got some sodas. We got Tad. We got Slice with a Y. We got Surge with an E. Crystal Pepsi and RG Cola.
I love that. I love
We got
that
some
so much.
Cheetos Puffs with a tiger on there.
Foon Deep.
Vundeep.
Icy with Y, Icy Freezies. We got Bubba tape, Halloween Bubba tape.
Let's go.
And then we got the 3 kinds of pizza. We got slice, we got regular, and we got Comic Sans.
Let's go.
So whichever 3D you would like, I will add it to the overlay, and it will stay there for the rest of the event.
What a fun incentive. I love that.
I wanted it to be so originally I thought, because you know the UNbirthday thing's an Alice thing, so I thought I would put like put a table in the corner and like stack teacups or something, but all the graphics I made for the event ended up being so like arcade bowling alley that I felt like I had to lean
really
into the
well.
legally distinct treaties. A blue icy, I can get you a blue raspberry icy. I can get you blue raspberry icy. I got you.
Let's go.
Let me get I got it going. I got Krita here in the background. Y'all can just like watch the edges of my Krita as I work. Here, we add this blue raspberry icy. Let's go.
Yeah, I think it works very well for you, because if I was gonna watch a cursed tape anywhere, it would be late night at an arcade. I'm not
Right?
Yeah.
I think it works. Okay.
It's very good.
Let's see here. Let me put that in so I can gauge where to place it. Alright, come here, blue raspberry icy. Try to get it sized just so. Okay, and then put it maybe there, like that. Should I put it in front of that too? Yes. Tweaks, tidy tweaks, tidy tweaks.
Tap tweaks.
Tidy tweaks. There we go. We now have a blue icy hanging out next to Tad soda.
Incredible.
It is now. It has become part of the
Life.
Okay.
Life is complete.
Life is now. Come here. We have to update you as well. I have a few things to update here. Let's see. Let's go. And then the scrolly box. There we go.
Excellent.
Here we are. Yeah, we're all updated. Thank you much, Sarah.
Is super appreciate. Let's go. You've been away too long. The avatar just changed again as well. Yes, we do have a string bingo. You can do a string bingo card.
Yay, blue raspberry icy.
Good flavor.
It is a good flavor. It's like the one super like quote unquote fake flavor that I'm like, no, I love it.
Yeah, this is acceptable.
This is acceptable. I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
This is fine. Give me the rocket pop. Let's on that note.
Oh no.
I didn't pull all of them up. She also has like a frog mascot costume she can run around in.
Why?
God. I'm just gonna say. Well, I mean, this was PS2 era, so
Yeah.
it was unlockable. It was unlockable
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
Close. So. I mean, as a concept of sexy cowgirl, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it,
but not for her. I would not put it on Fiona.
I would not. No, not for this character. The other one, like the little white dress, like that
Yeah,
works
this is
more.
fine.
And
This is fine.
something akin to that, if you wanted to make it skimpier, would be really easy to do. Like
Yeah.
just some sort of goth lingerie deal. I
Exactly.
don't understand.
This
Sexy
was
cowgirl in this setting.
weird. Sexy cowgirl bikini.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
And what's hilarious is, I'm not gonna lie, despite the fact she's in a bikini, they definitely nerfed her boobs for the bikini.
They did. They're smaller.
They're much smaller. Fiona is very well endowed, y'all. She has some. She's got some of them cup sizes that are not so common, and
She does, in fact, breast rather boobily.
she does. And so this is small. This is not her real boobs.
Yeah, no. They're like, wait, we have to.
They were aiming for an inversion of the normal outfit. She breasted boobily down the stairs.
Like, I can understand like wanting a total inversion, but I think there's just a better way to execute that.
Yeah,
than-
no, for sure. Like the weird like, I'm a sexy mental asylum patient. That's fine. Like, it's fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
This I don't even know. The frog costume I couldn't get a good picture of, and it was just funny. It just looked hilarious. Cause it's not even meant to like look cute or sexy. No, it's just Fiona in a frog mascot outfit. With a big
but that makes sense, 'cause it's
bulky
like-
head. Like,
Yeah, but that's funny.
that's funny.
This is just
This is-
here, and it's not even really like it's sexy in the conventional sense, I suppose, but just like it doesn't stir anything
No.
really in me.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Let us. Oh God, mouse, why? Let us. We have a scene.
Ah.
The frog costume does have sad eyes, which is a funny choice.
I think it works. It's a sad.
I mean, Frank,
Sad.
like, it's, Fiona doesn't remember very well what happened, but what happened was not good. It was very bad, and she is in a bad way.
Yeah.
So,
sad frog.
sad frog makes sense.
Sad frog.
But yeah, well, I want everyone to just enjoy. Is this actually set to? Okay. I want everyone to enjoy the sheet. Because they spent so much time animating this sheet that she wears.
Did they lovingly render the sheet?
They did.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see it.
They lovingly rendered it to the extreme. Like, it's gorgeous.
Ooh, hallway.
Turn this up. Turn this way up.
Why?
Doesn't this
Why
just...
did they make the most silky, satiny, luxurious sheet?
Also, this game, part of what is so great about this game is it is so Italian horror.
It feels.
It's so just.
It feels very
even her name, like
Intaglio
her
film.
name is
Yeah.
Italian. Like, it's, yeah.
I'm getting like low-key Suspiria vibes from it.
Yes. Yes, it's very Suspiria, very like, what's the one I like a lot? Phenomena. I like Phenomena a lot, where it's Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah.
Young Jennifer Connelly and the bugs.
That was they put all the budget into that sheet.
All of the budget went to the sheet.
Into the silky.
Most of this
satiny-
game is just leftover assets from like Resident Evil
Yep.
4 and shit. The sheet took all the budget.
Yep. They said you can make one unique asset for this game. Make it count. Sheet.
Sheet.
Run, girl, run. That was beautiful.
It's so good. And
10 out of 10 sheet physics.
10 out of 10 sheet physics. And like, yeah, Haunting Ground is, it is very Clock Tower because you don't fight. You're always running, you're hiding. And it's very reminiscent specifically of Clock Tower 3, because in Clock Tower 3 you have multiple villains. You know, so it's like, okay, you dealt with you know, the sledgehammer guy, so now you have to deal with the corroder. Okay, you dealt with corroder.
Yeah.
Now you get to deal with like what's his face with the like blades for hands. It's very much like that, where the villain changes over the course of the game. First, you're running from the big scary guy there in the scene, but you're not running from him the whole time. There are other things in that castle that are trying to get you. And let's you know let's have a look at Daniela. I know this is a protagonist stream, but I pulled up a couple of antagonists that have good fashion.
Got that bolero, the shrug. Is
the shrug.
The color, that beetle wing sort of blue-green with the gold accent. And the way her hair sits on top of it to like really accent the high neck. It's just absolutely fabulous.
Daniela is terrifying.
She looks terrifying.
She's terrifying. She's the housekeeper, and she's the one who you initially meet. She brings you your clothes. She doesn't really speak to you, but she seems to be able to hear someone else talking to her, because you'll be like, hi, thanks, and she's like, yes, master, you're right about her, and she like goes walking off, and you're like, hi. And she just seems like, she doesn't seem like she's a villain at first. She just seems odd, but she becomes a villain eventually, and will I think she's the second or third one that chases you. She is like she chases you with a giant piece of glass. Specifically,
I love the creative way of giving her an apron with the corset.
Yes.
Having that extra bit of cloth hang down with like the little bit of lace accent on the hips.
And she actually has
really
practical shoes. She has housekeeper shoes. She's wearing housekeeper's shoes. She's absolutely here to take care of the house. Here, this you get a good look at the little, which is part of the logo, and the brooch. Yes, we have a brooch again.
Yes.
The brooch again, drawing the eye. She got the slippies. And I don't know. Daniela's design is just, it's good.
It's a very, very, very good design. It works very, very well.
I saved this because you can see the little like apron, the tie in the back, and the way that the sleeves cuff at the bottom. And yeah, giant piece of glass is coming at you.
It's such a creative weapon.
Who would normally it's the protagonist who are like, oh no, you're gonna hurt me. Let me grab this piece of glass. But no, what if the bad guy went, this is for you.
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse. It's your turn.
And this one you actually can see. Like, because she has this eye covered all the time. There's something, she got a little something going on
in there. A little something.
She got something not so good happened here. She likes to keep, she likes to keep hidden under there. Daniela is 10 out of 10 with Scissorman for her. Thank you, Grim.
That's perfect. Hi, Grim.
How you doing? What was it? Let me put the music back on really quick. So like, oh god, okay, just make sure I didn't like leave the volume up. Yeah, Daniela is just,
she works very well.
She works so well, and the colors, it's not just the color of the outfit, it's the color of her hair, like being this like weird like dusty lilac.
If you look in the like the cooler tones of her clothing, that color in her hair is there in the clothes as well. Those purples are sort of carried through it.
You're right.
And it makes it work really, really well together. And again, a cream like in that blouse and in her apron, like goes really well with these sort of peacock green blues and those purples.
Yeah.
And it's just a very wonderful, cohesive look. Like, it looks like a housekeeper's uniform for a very, you know, expensive man.
For an expensive, eccentric manner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's
and
very...
it works beautifully.
Yes, and the hair color does have plot significance, and she's making you some special soup.
Oh boy, special soup!
Special soup!
Yay!
Delicious! And then...
Yummy. I bet there's not people in there at all.
There's no people in there, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no people.
So we talked about Aya, so I brought Eve. I got Eve in here, cause
You can tell she's evil because she wears red.
she wears red, so she's evil, guys.
And also she's a brunette.
She's a
because
brunette when the protagonist is a blonde, which means she must be the
Mhm.
bad guy.
Which means she must be the bad guy, because that's how it went back in that time period.
It
you
is
were good,
actually.
you were blonde. Yeah, if you
It
were
is
good,
actually.
you were blonde. If you were evil, you were brunette, and you indicated that you were evil by wearing red or black.
Yeah. Let's have, cause like she just has the dress, right? But like, I mean, mitochondria forms.
Damn it, Grim evil.
Evil.
No, that's it's evil. I love how it's almost aquatic in nature, especially because there are a lot of biological, like the microbial forms, like in the body that look sort of kind of marine-like, which is really beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the emulation of like a betta fish almost.
It does
With
have
her
that
lower
feeling. Yeah,
Yeah.
it really does. And I like I like this particular form of hers because she has a couple. But I like this one in particular because it just feels like such an extension of the opera dress. It's like
It really does, because it has the same neckline and you've got the longer sleeves and the long sort of flowing skirt, but they played with the color a little bit and they gave her the tummy cut out and like the rips on the arms and everything like that.
Yeah.
And like changed it just enough so that it was distinguishable from the opera dress itself.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't think she just ripped it. Although
Yeah,
she
no,
might have. Who knows? Magic
who
powers.
Magical powers.
Mitochondrial power.
Right. The powerhouse of the cell makes you really hot.
Powerhouse of the cell. And it's getting so hot.
Like, I just love this shot.
No, it's beautiful. It's like ethereal. It's beautiful.
She really, I don't know. Eve's such a good villain because she's so it's her becoming a villain is so strange. Like it's not the typical like, oh, she was evil all along, even though she was kind of actually
Kind of, sort of.
but she didn't know.
It was just in there.
It was in there.
Don't worry about
it's
it.
waiting to come out, you know.
I mean, but it's appropriately symbolic, you know, of just the nature of man in general, is it not?
Isha, please. From the Parasite Wiki. Occupation. Homicidal parasite powerhouse of the cell being a kidney.
Oh my god.
It's true. It's true, though. It's true.
It's a very accurate statement.
But yeah, no, it's such a good juxtaposition here.
What I
with,
really like
with
too is how the
Aya's.
texturing almost makes her look like an oil painting.
You're not wrong, yeah. I can see that.
And just,
it
like,
does have that
lends to
feel.
that very classic vibe, you know?
I love, because, like, for me, I have a huge soft spot for that opera scene. Like, it's so...
It's such a good, impactful scene.
It's so strong, and then the way that Eve just kind of keeps that, you know, prima donna...
That
like, energy through the whole thing. Like, she's the one in control. It's good. It's good. It's good times.
100%.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Agreed.
And then I pulled up one more, because y'all knew I was gonna do this, right? If I got the chance to talk about the bad guys.
Lady Domitresque, let's go.
The ultimate big mommy. Like,
let's go. With the pigeon-breasted gown.
dude, this gown.
With your Edwardian influences. I see you. I see you. I see you, Alcina.
She's like impeccable.
It's such a delightful blend of eras. Because you kind of have like the 20s thing going on in the hair. You have the Edwardian influences in the dress. The hat could be placed in a couple different time
there's
periods.
different places you could put that.
But it's such a gorgeous blend of time periods, and it's so simple, and that's why it works so well.
So good.
It's just ridiculously effective.
Like everything, and it's in her makeup too. Like just the choice of just big lash, bright lips.
Yep.
It's aces. It makes me, and I love her like necklace.
The little
choker
necklace
thing,
too,
like,
as well.
I like it.
You get that very, very, very formal sort of evening wear feel with it.
Yes, she got the pearl earrings. She got the pearl earrings. I don't know. I love the very, at a glance, you look at her and you're like, ooh, wow, she's so fancy. But then you get close and you're like, oh, that dress is messed up.
Yeah.
That dress is messed up. She's been wearing that a while.
Yeah. It's very much lived in the literal sense.
Very literal.
And, like what I really liked about her portion, and I wish they hadn't have made it first.
Yeah.
In the game,
Yeah.
Is like the sheer amount of artistic references and like painting references around her home.
Her house
and
is so fantastic.
That she, even like the texture in her skin looks like cracked paint.
It does. It does.
Yes.
She like the
the
way the veins are, and like just the texturing. It feels like she feels painted.
Yeah, like she's pulled together from different parts of different oil paintings and has stepped out into the world.
Yeah. No.
And it's such a beautiful outfit, it's such a beautiful dress. Like there's a reason so many people cosplay as her, and it's because it is so ridiculously effective.
It suddenly doesn't want me to minimize, it just wants to zoom in.
No.
It said no. No, it seriously won't let me do anything. Just look at this. Look at her. Meanwhile, daughter over here is like, that's right, check out my mom.
You're checking out my mom?
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
And I liked the juxtaposition of you have her, this painted goddess, and then her little coven. Her little gothic coven, like,
and they're very much young girls in the way that they behave. And like, she did deserve more. She should have been, she definitely, like, last or maybe second to last.
Yeah.
I did not appreciate running through Tetsuo the Iron Man, the gauntlet.
It really was. It really was.
Like, it threw off the vibes.
Yeah, I feel like because I presume that's why they put him last, because the vibe is just so different. And they probably saw it as a parallel of, well, this is the closest thing to just stumbling into a laboratory last as you're gonna get. So here you go.
Yeah.
I love the over-the-topness of that portion, but it really was this thing of, oh man, why did she have to be first?
Well, what ticked me off too
Why'd
was
she
like,
have to
his
be
thing
first?
was supposed to be like lycanthropy, right? Because
Right, and then it becomes robots.
And then for some reason it's robots. Okay.
It's a
like
little
I said,
bit.
Like I said, Tetsuo the Iron Man, but it's the gauntlet. Have fun running it, I guess.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the little bits, but yes, we love Domitresk here. Like she was just so perfect, and yeah, it's. I wish her portion of the story was not first, and I wish it also was. God, what order would you put them in?
I mean,
if Tetsuo's not last, then Tetsuo has to be first, I feel like.
I was gonna say, if Tetsuo's not last, Tetsuo is first.
Tetsuo's
and then
first.
Probably, I would honestly probably put the men first.
Yeah.
So Tetsuo and then
have her be the
from
finale.
Black Lagoon, and then go into Beneviento and her home, and then kind of end on Altina.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like
I think that would have been a nice subversion of the order of things too.
Yeah, too, because especially when you start getting into Miranda and you get down to like where the Cadeau is and like all of her research and everything like that, I feel like if not Domitresque last, then Beneviento last, just because that shift, that tonal shift, as you just go down further and further and further into it, especially because the last thing we see of Donna is like her mutated face.
Yes.
And I feel like that would have been like a good way of linking everything together.
Linking it all up, yeah. It's I, as much as I appreciate Ethan, I appreciate Mr. Man with his weird metal bending powers.
I said have a
Heisenberg, God.
That idiot Heisenberg.
I'm taking that whole metal zombie soldier thing out and just had Heisenberg be as the Lycan leader. There's no reason to have a lab factory section, except it's RE, so there has to be a lab. Exactly! Like, it feels like...
because Miranda's already there.
Yeah,
like,
she's...
You go through a lab... Yeah, oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, for me, she's the lab piece. Like, I feel like she could have just... That whole thing could have just been that's it! There you go!
Yeah.
That's all you need.
And like I said,
yes,
like,
it is, Isha.
It would, again, like, you could have had him be, like, the lycanthropy bit when you go through the first part of the village and there's all these fuck-ass werewolves running around.
Yeah.
Like, there's your Heisenberg portion.
There's your Heisenberg portion.
And
in fact,
scary,
I expected it to be.
Did.
I was so confused as to why he, like, sent me down into the werewolf zone and then... Okay, I got out of the werewolf zone without fighting him. What?
Now it's vampire lady.
Now it's vampire time. Okay, let's go.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, for anyone who doesn't know, a star, the lovely vampy, like, elfy guy in Baldur's Gate 3. That's the cover boy for the game. That's Heisenberg.
It is a remarkable vocal range.
He's great. He's great. Welcome to the werewolf zone, Bork, with increased bass and reverb.
It just funk music starts playing.
Cause like I love that whole scene where you wait. It's like it's meant to be like a shout out back to Resident Evil 7 where you like wake up with the family. You wake up, you're looking around, you're with the family, quote unquote, and you're like, the fuck is going on, and why is this tiny werewolf man yelling at Big Mommy? Like,
yeah,
what is going on
here?
Who is this puppet in my face? Like, it was so good. It was so good. I loved it. Oh, Resi Blade. Oh,
yeah. Oh.
But yes, I think with that, I think we've talked your ears off pretty good.
I had a delightful time.
I'm
do this again.
Yes, no, we absolutely have to do this again. We especially have to start bringing in like the side characters like Ada and Maria. We can all argue about whether or not you like Maria's new look.
Oh, that'll be a fun debate.
Yeah. So, there's so many, and you know, Leon! If we're gonna keep talking about the boots, Ashley's gonna have to
we have
Ashley's gotta make an appearance, because I love her remake look. It was such a glow up.
No, I agree.
It was so good. It was such a good change. So, but if we're gonna keep the boots, they will persist.
The
boots persist.
Exactly. So do the boots.
So do the boots. The boots will not be contained.
They will not be contained.
They will
cannot
not be
quell
contained.
The primordial force of knee-high brown boot. You cannot do it.
That was a disturbingly accurate Leon. Look, man, I imitate my cats all the time, so it's a similar vocal range to make fun of Ashley from the original. Leon, help. It's but yes, this was so much fun. I'm so glad we finally got to hang out and do a thing.
Too.
We will do more.
Please hit me up anytime, by all means. I am always going to be available for you, Marley.
Oh, that was very sweet.
Yeah.
Back at you. Hang on, I was typing. There we go. I already did the other kind, but if for some reason you do not know the seamstress, please, please If you enjoyed like what we were rambling about today and you want more of that kind of talk about fashion and doing fashion design and playing horror games, and you should go follow Faye because you'll have a good time. And she does amazing, fucking amazing designs, like constantly, all the time. Like, it's just what she does.
You flatter me so much. You're so sweet. Thank you.
It's you'll best be following Faye. And she's done some lectures that you can go look at on YouTube, on the YouTubes. About things like horror and fashion.
Yes, where we get really, really, really in depth with it. Expect a part 2 to that sometime
Hell
soon.
yeah. That's exciting.
Yes.
But yes, tell the people what you are up to in these coming week or so.
In the coming days.
In the coming days.
I stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. This Wednesday, I am going to be doing some horror content with a dear friend of mine, Valk1. Thursday, we are finally cracking open Dead Space 3, and you will be hearing all of my opinions.
Please!
Because, see, I'm someone that's read the expanded material.
Oh, yes, yes.
I've owned the books, I've owned the comics, I've owned Extraction and Ignition. This is my baby, this is my bread and butter, and we are going to shout about it. And then Sunday, we are going to be doing another entry into our long-running series of video game-inspired fashion and doing up some gowns inspired by Ultra Kill.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah!
Hell yes. That sounds awesome.
It's gonna be great. I finally got my hands on it, and because it was sold to me as, "Hey, Faye, want to undo the fucking Bible?" And I was like, "Yes,
yes,
yes, I do want to undo the Bible." That's what we'll be getting up to.
Hell yes.
And if y'all would join me, I would so greatly appreciate it.
Hell yeah! It was so good to have you. I'm so I know everything about Ultra Kill.
Listen. With our powers combined, we can fulfill your knowledge.
Exactly. There you go. We can become the Voltron of your dreams.
Yeah, we can become the Voltron of knowledge.
Hell yeah! All right. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out. And we're gonna take a little breaky break. I'll put like words on stream on or something since there's some people around. Since it's the one I can do where I don't have to be sitting right here for you guys to do it.
Thank you again for having me on, dear.
Absolutely. Anytime. We're gonna do more of this because we have opinions.
Yes, we do. With
we
that,
we have opinions.
I am gonna roll on out. As it is EP time.
It is very much for you.
Yes. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye.
Bye.